Hey guys, Kelly here with Mindful Bodywork. So today I'm going to show you how to use a block or a hardback book and open up the front of your hips. Now this exercise is great for many reasons. For one, we're always sitting. So we're sitting in a desk or a car or in a plane or traveling or whatever. So when we sit for long periods of time, what happens is the front of our hips, hip flexors and psoas, just to name a couple muscles, those shorten or they get tight. And so when those muscles get tight, they pull us forward. So when we stand up and those muscles are still tight, it actually pulls our posture just a little bit forward. So our center of gravity is off. And by doing that, it puts pressure on the low back, mid, even all the way up to the neck. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you might already know this, but just 1 inch out from a neutral spine or a good posture adds 10 extra pounds to the head. So if your head's roughly about 10 to 12 pounds and then you're just 2 inches forward, which isn't very much, then you have about a 32-pound head. So that's a lot for your poor little neck muscles to have to hold up that head. Not only that, but then when we get on electronics or reading, we're looking for it as well, so that adds to the neck. So just by doing this exercise to open up the front of the hips, it will help your posture all the way up. Now I do have another video to open up your posture for the chest, and that's also with a block or a hardback book or a bolster, foam roller, all of those things will work. So check that video out as well. So with this one, we're gonna go ahead and lie down on our back. Knees are gonna be bent. We're going to bring our block or book and we're going to have it so that it's going to be underneath the hips. So we're going to lift up and place it at the lowest point right around the sacrum. So it's not on the low back, it's even lower than that. And so this would be the beginner stage. So you can leave your knees bent. You can even take your feet wide and just rest your knees in if that's comfortable. You can also, if you're not feeling any pain or discomfort, you can take your legs out long as well. And that will help to open up all of this front hip area. Now keep in mind, this is the beginner exercise. There is a more advanced one. You can take the block up to a higher height. But I recommend for everyone to stay just like this as long as possible. Just because if you start lifting the block to different heights, you can potentially stretch the low back or compress the low back. So with this beginner height, if for some reason this is uncomfortable for your low back, you can tilt the pelvis up towards the sky and then lay the hips down on the block. And that just puts a little extra space in between the lumbar. So you would want to hold this for about 3 minutes. If for some reason you can't hold it that long, no big deal. At least try and stay in it a minute and a half and then work your way up to 3 to 5 minutes. Now it's really important to try and do this every day. If you don't do it every day, I understand. However, just think every single day you are sitting. So in order to make up for all of that sitting, it would be recommended for you to try this every day just to help with your posture. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to help share free education about the body on YouTube. Thank you so much.